We are assembled, and I declare open the 160th commencement at Albright College in the year 2019. Ladies and gentlemen, Chair of the Board of Trustees, Jeff Joyce, Class of 1983.
Good morning. Let's all join the graduating seniors of the Albright College choral ensembles in the singing of the national anthem. Please remain standing afterwards as the invocation is given by interim chaplain, the Reverend Ibrahim Bangura.
Good morning, class of 2019, congratulations. Would you bow your heads with me, let's pray. Most gracious and merciful God, we thank you for this day which you have made. We rejoice and we are glad in it. We are grateful for the breath, your breath that lives within us all, and for your boundless love and that constantly pursues us. We thank you for these graduates who have diligently completed the necessary work entrusted to them. We thank you for their stories that they will carry on as they transition into the new chapters of their lives. God, we even thank you for the many, many late nights, the early mornings, the tears, the laughter, the joy, and so much more that have traveled with them throughout these years. We thank you especially for the people that have come along them as they have journeyed here at Albright College. We thank you for their families, the friends, the spouses, the children, the siblings, grandparents, great-grandparents. We thank you for the faculty, the staff, the Albright community, and every community that each member has been a part of. Now, Lord, we bless each of them as they begin this new chapter. For some, the thoughts of this new chapter is scary and frightening. For others, it is lit with many possibilities and exhilarating. Be it through the cautious of uncertainties or the hope of possibilities, I pray you guide each of them to your desired future for them, a future that far exceeds their best wishes, hopes, prayer, and expectations. The road ahead of them is long, so God, I pray that they find grace and love in one common ground, you. In times of difficulties, may they always turn to you for guidance. In times of sorrow, may you be their comforter. Would you rejoice over them as they celebrate their accomplishments, and would you forever be their shepherd? Be their light in the dark, their shield from troubling storms, their constant in an ever-changing world, their moral compass. Be their reservoir of integrity and truth. May they lead us in a world ever so bright, and may their gifts and talents make this world a better place for all humankind. And finally, Lord, we call on your Holy Spirit to guide us through the rest of this commencement ceremony. In your precious name we pray. Amen.
President Fetro, honored guests, please be seated. The class of 2019, ladies and gentlemen, I am delighted to bring greetings to you on behalf of the Board of Trustees on this special day. Class of 2019, it seems only moments ago that I was in your place, ready to leave Albright and embark on a new phase of life. The memorable years that I had at Albright are the reason I came back to serve as a trustee, doing my part to help ensure the excellence of your education. Your personal growth and the successful completion of your course study are our focus, and we rejoice in celebrating your accomplishments today. The trustees have been glad to get to know many of you over the last few years, and we're proud and amazed at all of you've accomplished as individuals and as a class. And although we say goodbye to you as students, we welcome you into the larger community of Albright alumni. You will be members of the Albright family forever. On behalf of each and every member of the Board of Trustees, I want to extend our very best wishes for your future. It's my pleasure now to introduce Dr. Jacqueline S. Fetro, graduate of Albright College, class of 1982, and the 15th president.
Good morning, everyone. And thank you, Jeff. And can I say congratulations to the class of 2019. Can I get a cheer from you guys? Woo-hoo! To the trustees, Ms. Golden, Albright College faculty and staff, proud parents, spouses, family, friends, ladies and gentlemen, and especially the class of 2019, welcome to the commencement ceremony of Albright College. Welcome as we celebrate this exciting occasion. I want to start by thanking a few people who helped to make this college all that it can be. I'd first like to recognize the college's Board of Trustees. This is a group of extraordinary men and women who are deeply committed to Albright, to its students, to its faculty, to its staff, and to its presence in the world. The impact that our trustees has on our college is invaluable. Would our members of the Board of Trustees and Emeriti trustees please rise so that we might recognize you? I get to travel around and I talk to a lot of alumni. Students, you're going to be joining a group of about 20,000 Albright alumni. And I always ask them to share with me a story about what Albright College means to them, or an important memory. Almost always, that story is around an Albright College faculty member. That faculty member who cared, that faculty member who reached out, that faculty member who supplied support when support was needed, who supplied encouragement when that was needed, and to help us exceed the artificial barriers we set for ourselves. We have an incredibly dedicated group of faculty at Albright College, and I would like to ask the members of the faculty, please rise. Class of 2019, would you join me in thanking the members of the Albright faculty? I would also like to acknowledge and thank a special group of people, persons who have been my partners and collaborators as I continue to navigate my way around today's Albright College and our students. As Jeff said, I graduated in 1982 and a lot has changed. There's a group of young persons, young adults, who have communicated with me during both good times and challenging times. They have never hesitated to speak their minds and to share with me their challenges and their aspirations for Albright College. These students have made invaluable contributions this year during their senior year, and I'd like to ask the graduating members of the Student Government Association, the president of the class of 2019, and the graduating members of the President's Student Advisory Council, please rise. Friends, please join me in recognizing these students. And now we get to do some celebrating. Each year, the college recognizes faculty excellence in teaching, scholarly, and creative work, and commitment to our Albright community and the community beyond. This year's winners are an outstanding group who represent the very best of Albright College. And I would like to recognize them today at this momentous ceremony. I ask each faculty member to stand as I announce your name and stay standing until all names have been announced. I ask the audience to please hold your applause until I introduce all of today's award winners. First, I'd like to introduce Dr. Michael Armato, Assistant Professor of Political Science. Michael is this year's winner of the Henry P. and M. Page Laughlin Award for Distinguished Faculty Teaching. I would like next to ask Dr. Tara McAtee to rise. Dr. McAtee is an adjunct professor of organizational behavior and applied psychology in the School of Professional Studies, and the winner of this year's Melinda Riccio Class of 1994 Memorial Excellence in Teaching Award. I would next like to recognize Dr. Nicholas Pirro, Assistant Professor of Chemistry and Biochemistry. Dr. Pirro is the winner of the Henry P. and M. Page Laughlin Award for the annual Distinguished Faculty Award for Scholarship. And finally, I would like to ask Kristen Woodward, Professor of Art, to please stand. Kristen is this year's winner of the Class of 1949 Anadora Vesper Shirk Award for Faculty Scholarship. Please join me in congratulating and thanking these outstanding faculty members. I would also like to recognize someone who has meant a great deal to the Albright community over a significant period of time, and that is Albright's Registrar, Dave Balaban. Dave, where are you? Hope he's here somewhere. He's not here? He's figuring it out. Although he isn't retired quite yet. Where is he? David! He's back there. Although David has not yet quite retired, he is staying on to ease the transition of his successor. Earlier this month, the Board of Trustees honored Dave with the title of Registrar Emeritus, honoring his 31 years of dedicated service. Please join me in thanking Dave and wishing him well. And finally, I'd like us to take a moment to remember those Albrightians so important to our community, true ambassadors, who we have lost during this past year. The Reverend William Marlowe, Albright Class of 1949, and Professor Emeritus of Religion, and Sergeant Art Bromirsky, beloved officer, longtime contributor in the Public Safety Department. We miss these two fine gentlemen. We offer their friends and families our heartfelt condolences. If we could take a moment of silence to remember Dr. Marlowe and Sergeant Art. Thank you. As you know, I am the first president of Albright College who is also an alumna of this college. Although that was a really long time ago, I have many fond memories of my times as a student here, including being ponded, which happened to me again on my inauguration. As many of you know, my mother, Millie Folk Fetra, was also a proud Albright graduate, class of 1958. She maintained a lifelong love of this place and served the college for many years after her graduation. She hosted newly admitted students at our home in the Harrisburg area when they were making the critical decision on where to go to college. In academics, we have a name for when a student attends the alma mater of their parent, and that name is called a legacy. The students are legacies. Legacies enjoy a special relationship, as I did. Not only do they share the same alma mater, but some of them may indeed take the same classes with the same professors and share some of the same lifelong memories in the place where each of them have spent a transformative time of their lives. This is a particularly special family bond which we honor at at Albright College, and I would like to recognize these relationships today. During the awarding of degrees, you will see some of the legacies being recognized. Their parents will come forward and recognize them over here after the legacy graduates receive their degrees. I would like to ask each Albright alumna or alumnus who is a parent, grandparent, sibling, spouse, child, aunt, uncle, or otherwise related to one of today's graduating students to please stand as you are able. I would also like to ask our students, come on legacies, I know where you are. I would also like to ask today's graduating students who have a family member over here in the legacy section to please stand. Legacies, please stand. Please join me in recognizing the value of the support these family members give each other. Albright class of 2019. The exciting day has arrived, the day when you transition from your time as a college student to the next stage of your life journey. I haven't been here with you during your entire time at Albright, but I did join you during your last 2 years. Your final year as a college student and my second as Albright's president, and I think you would agree, it's been an exciting year. We've had a lot to celebrate. We launched esports, our first co-ed varsity sport, and the team began competing this spring, competing very well in their inaugural season. And truly exciting, the season of the Domino Players, their theater productions focused on social injustice, and they were celebrated with national awards at the Kennedy Center American Collegiate Theater Festival. For those of you who don't know, this is like winning the NCAAs in theater. I cheer the Domino Players. And we cheered, yay! And we cheered on successful seasons in women's soccer, women's rugby, women's swimming, and softball teams. We enjoyed the School of Professional Studies and their completion dinner and were moved by the words of the graduates that evening. We celebrated our entire community just a couple of weeks ago with the Aloha Albright themed celebration of seniors. And I have enjoyed getting to know many of you at events and dinners at my house, whether we made tacos or made pizza or ate lasagna. I want to thank you for your time at Albright College. You have the traditional students, the traditional residential college students, have acted, worked in plays, displayed artwork, presented posters, given talks at scientific and other professional conferences. You have created and defended business plans. You have served as tutors and scribes. You have made music, and a few of you have even produced music. You have competed in competitions, both NCAA and club, and you have won tournaments. You have won championships and awards of many sorts, both internal and external. And those of you graduating from our School of Professional Studies, you sometimes live far beyond Reading and sometimes here in Reading. You come from our locations in Allentown, Bluebell, Media, Harrisburg, Lancaster, Pottstown, and of course here in Reading. Pottstown, woo! Most of you have earned your degrees while working full-time. You too have worked hard, you have written papers, you have studied for exams, you have created business plans, you have defended them, you have worked together on projects and made presentations. Many of you are parents or grandparents balancing family, school, job, including the military, to be here today. This is a fabulous accomplishment for each and every one of you. So I ask, amazing class of 2019, what is next? Some of our graduates, both in the School of Professional Studies and our traditional residential college, are aiming to attend graduate school, medical school, and other professional schools. Congratulations to each of you on your acceptances to these programs. Some of you are continuing in your current jobs, moving up to the next level, exploring new career options made possible by what you did at Albright. Others are moving into job opportunities for the first time, and I looked over the list of jobs our graduates are moving into. It's an amazing array, including, but not limited to, graphic designer, financial advisor, sales and marketing coordinator, international transportation analyst, geometry teacher, law enforcement officer, visual merchandiser, case manager, staff auditor, management trainee, AmeriCorps Vista digital marketing associate, insurance agent, assistant press secretary, costume operations, staff accountant, visual display designer, vet technician, research and development chemist, and the list goes on and on. You are an amazingly talented class. I am so pleased to be here today to celebrate and congratulate you on your achievements and to wish you the very best as you move forward into the next stage of your life journey. And I look forward to greeting each of you as you cross the stage today. Congratulations, class of 2019. Every year, a graduating student is selected to speak on this momentous occasion. This year, the class of 2019 is represented by Angela Turzin, a mathematics major completing the secondary education program. One of a set of quadruplets from Albertus, Pennsylvania, Angela has been an engaged member of the Albright community, serving as an admission ambassador, a peer orientation person, a tutor in the Academic Learning Center. She served for a year as the president of Albright's chapter of the Student Pennsylvania State Education Association, and she is a sister in the Phi Delta Sigma Albright's Honorary Alumni sorority. Last summer, Angela traveled to Maryland to serve as a head resident and math teacher for the Frostburg State University's Regional Math and Science Center, where she led both tutor counselors and high school students, as well as teaching pre-calculus and calculus courses. And this fall, she will be student teaching geometry at Parkland School District in Allentown, Pennsylvania. Please join me in welcoming Angela Turzin.
Good morning, class of 2019, honored guests, Albright faculty and staff, and family members, friends, and loved ones of our graduates. Before I begin, I would like to thank President Fetro and the Honors and Awards Committee for allowing me this prestigious honor. I would also like to thank the Board of Trustees, college donors, and alumni for their time, donations, and dedication to Albright. Your efforts have made it possible for the class of 2019 to stand here today. My fellow graduates, please take this opportunity to reflect on your time at Albright. Recall your fond memories. Some may include midnight Wawa runs, late nights in the library where, let's be honest, you and your friends accomplished more goofing around than classwork, realizing you earned a good grade when you thought you would fail, and discovering lifelong friends whom you will spend time with for many years to come. Recall the phenomenal opportunities you have had here, participating in conferences and internships, studying abroad in beautiful, diverse, and unique countries, enrolling in classes that made you think differently and discover your passion, playing on a sports team next to your talented peers, attending experience events that cause you to look at the world differently. Every one of the aforementioned opportunities and more have prepared you for future success. Thanks to Albright, you can handle anything. For those of you who may not have enjoyed college or have struggled to get your degree, I would like to share one of my favorite quotes. An arrow can only be shot when it is pulled backwards. So when life drags you down with difficulties, it means you will be launched into something great. So just keep aiming. Thus, nothing worth having is easy, but you will see your struggle pay off. As some may say, the tassel is worth the hassle. Class of 2019, please take a moment and close your eyes. Go ahead. I ask you this: who do you thank the most for your being here today? Do you think of your family and their unconditional love and support? Make sure to thank them. If those family members have passed or are unable to make it today, rest assured that they are here in spirit. I am comforted knowing that my grandparents have the best seats in the house. When you close your eyes, do you see a special professor or teacher, mentor or coach that pushed you and believed in you when you would not believe in yourself? Do you picture a close friend who had your back through the ups and downs of this crazy thing we call college? Do you think of those who have doubted you because you have proven them wrong time and time and time again? Do you think a previous graduate who has set the example for future success? For those of you who are commuters, do you think of your trusty vehicle and your many trips to our beautiful campus? For those of you who are parents, do you think of your children who inspire you every day? To those who are grandparents, do you think of your little ones who mean the world to you? Veterans and those who are currently serving, do you think of your sacrifices that have led to our freedom to be here? I thank you for your service. Not too long ago, when I would close my eyes, I would picture my mother. She has inspired me to provide unconditional support and strength, not only to my future children, but also my future students. Now, however, when I close my eyes and picture who I thank for being here today, I finally see myself. Albright has helped me reach further than I thought possible, and I will forever be grateful. While taking this journey, you have not been alone. Throughout the challenges, victories, and unforgettable experiences thus far, you have been there for yourself this whole time, whether you realize it or not. My fellow graduates, you are the reason that you are here today. So, class of 2019, I congratulate you for earning your place at commencement. I'm happy to say that after almost 22 years, I have finally realized my own potential. I hope through your experiences at Albright and beyond that you realize what you are capable of too. Thank yourselves for how far you have come, and keep dreaming of how far you will go. Thank you.
Thank you, Angela. That was truly wonderful. When I close my eyes and think of who's responsible for getting me to this position. I picture my parents. And Angela, my parents are right next to your parents with the best seats in the house. Today we have the privilege of celebrating the accomplishments of an extraordinary individual with the presentation of an honorary degree. The ancient tradition of conferring honorary degrees at commencement is a way of reminding ourselves, and especially our graduating class, of the power that individuals have to use their gifts and their talents to make a real difference in their communities and in the world. We are delighted to include in the fold of the most distinguished Albrightians some of those who have made that change in their community and our world, and that our honorary degree candidate is such a person. I would like to invite Kristen Woodward, Professor of Art, to present our recipient for her honor.
Thank you. President Vetro, I am very pleased to present founder and executive director of Mural Arts Philadelphia, Jane Golden, for the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa. Ms. Golden has been the driving force of Mural Arts Philadelphia since 1984, overseeing its growth from a small city agency into the nation's largest public art program. A global model for transforming public spaces and individual lives through art, Mural Arts has created over 4,000 works of public art through innovative collaborations with community-based organizations, nonprofits, schools, and the private sector. In partnership with a range of city agencies, Ms. Golden has developed groundbreaking and rigorous programs that work through art to make strides in youth education, restorative justice, and behavioral health. And she has overseen a series of increasingly complex, ambitious, and award-winning public art projects. An adjunct professor at the University of Pennsylvania, Ms. Golden also serves on the Mayor's Cultural Advisory Council, the Penn Museum Advisory Committee, and the Board of Directors of the Heliotrope Foundation. She has received numerous awards for her work, including the Eisenhower Exchange Fellowship Award, the Philadelphia Award, the Hepburn Medal from the Katharine Houghton Hepburn Center at Bryn Mawr College, and Philadelphia Magazine's Trailblazer Award. In 2018, she received the Anne d'Arnacourt Award for Artistic Excellence from the Arts and Business Council of Greater Philadelphia.
Jane Golden, upon the recommendation of the faculty and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees and the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, it is my great honor to confer upon you, a nationally and internationally renowned expert on urban transformation through art, the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto pertaining. In recognition of this degree, I present you with the diploma and ask that the hood symbolizing the degree be placed upon your shoulders. Ladies and gentlemen, please recognize Jane Golden, Doctor of Humane Letters. You can just stand right here. It's Dr. Campbell, you're introduced. She's going to introduce.
In addition to presenting her with an honorary degree, it is also my very great privilege to welcome Jane Golden as this year's commencement speaker. Initially hired as a young artist by former Mayor Wilson Goode to address Philadelphia's widespread graffiti issue, Ms. Golden reached out to graffiti writers to redirect their creative energy and talent towards collaborating with the city through muralism. The murals transformed neighborhoods that had long suffered from years of neglect, and the process transformed the way that graffiti writers saw themselves as artists. In the decades since, Ms. Golden has connected the process of muralism to a multitude of community and public outcomes, and in partnership with a range of city agencies, She has developed groundbreaking and rigorous programs that work through art to make strides in youth education, restorative justice, and behavioral health, resulting in Philadelphia communities that are more connected, more economically stable, and more informed. Jane, your creativity, innovation, collaboration, and affirmation of human dignity is one that we aspire to at Albright College and in our city of Reading, Pennsylvania. We are privileged to have such an esteemed figure join us today. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me again in welcoming Jane Golden.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. This is such an honor. Thanks. It's so exciting. So thank you, President Fetro, Provost Campbell, Professor Woodward, Albright trustees, faculty, friends, guests, members of the Albright family, and most importantly, the class of 2019. So it's definitely an honor to be here today to talk to you. In learning about Albright, I noticed words that are repeated often in Albright's descriptions of itself. Words like connecting, collaborative, fields of learning. These words are not just the province of academia, but they resonate powerfully in the creation of community-based arts, particularly murals. Murals and the role that art plays in social justice and education have been close to my heart since I was young, and I was taken by my parents to galleries and museums to see the work that was created during the 1930s by a group of painters affiliated with a movement called the WPA, the Works Progress Administration. These were artists who looked at social and political issues and created beautiful art, but art that was relevant to people's concerns. And those images just stuck with me. They followed me to Stanford University, where I was a double major in political science and fine art. I wasn't sure if I wanted to be an artist or a lawyer. And beyond that, when I got my first grant to paint a mural in Los Angeles, which I should say, I got that first grant after 4 months of calling the City of LA's mural program every day. Yes, 4 months every day, tenacity matters. And after 4 months, the phone rang, and I heard I picked it up and someone said, may we speak to Jane Golden? I said, this is she. And the voice said, we hope we never hear from you again. I'm like, oh, why so hostile? And they were like, ugh. But you have the grant. I was like, what? I have the grant. The grant was I know, that was awesome. Always be a pest. The grant was $300 to do a wall that was 20 feet high and 100 feet long. And then I panicked, and I realized I had never done a mural. I had been disingenuous on my application. This is bad advice, in that category. I had said, yes, I had done murals all over Stanford, but I painted large. I thought that counted, and so I panicked, and someone told me to call the city of Chicago. They sent me a pamphlet about how to do murals. I studied it carefully. It's still on my shelf, underlined, and I worked with colleagues in the neighborhood, and I created that first mural. And I love murals because they make art accessible to everyone. I think that galleries and museums are wonderful, incredible institutions. I just don't think art belongs exclusively there. Art is like oxygen. It's a matter of equity for us. So, thank you. So when I thought about what I'd say that could be helpful, I thought back to the time when I was closer to your age. I had moved back to the East Coast after spending some years in Los Angeles painting murals. I was diagnosed with a chronic illness, lupus, and it made me too weak to paint. I really couldn't do much. It was a very depressing point in my life. So I came home to recover my strength. I was living with my parents, and I was really unsure of my direction. And I would go up to Philadelphia to a hospital there, Hahnemann Hospital. And as I was going through treatments, I read an article about Wilson Goode. Wilson Goode was Philadelphia's first black mayor, and there was huge excitement that Wilson Goode had been elected. With this hat. If you don't mind, I think I'm going to take it off. Sorry. So there was great excitement about this. And so I read this article because Wilson Goode was committed to neighborhoods and communities unlike many other mayors. And at the time, Philadelphia had not just a new mayor, but like a graffiti crisis. It was like a social epidemic. It was everywhere. And people said, well, it's never going to go away. And Wilson Goode said, well, actually, I'm going to create an anti-graffiti network. I'm going to put money on the table. I'm going to fund a program that's going to work with young people who are writing on walls, and they are going to help me clean up Philadelphia. And in this one article, it said that anti-graffiti was going to include an art and mural painting component. I went home and I wrote a letter, and I said, you know, dear Mayor Goode, it would be an honor for me to work in your administration. I did murals in Los Angeles. I worked with young people. I think that it would be a dream of a lifetime. Now, I did not think that I would get a call back. I knew I could call them every day, and I sort of did. But after a few weeks, I got a call from a man who was head of arts and culture in Philadelphia, and he knew the woman who gave me my first grant in Los Angeles, and they invited me in for an interview. And almost on the spot, I was hired to run a small art component for the Anti-Graffiti Network, a very visionary organization. I don't use that word lightly. I say it because the seat of power was open to kids from every neighborhood of the city, and that mattered. If graffiti writers would pledge to stop writing on walls, they could join a cleanup crew, and very quickly, if they liked art, they were sent to me. And we had the funding to hire young people, and I'm not talking about a few, I'm talking about thousands, as paid apprentices. It turned out for many young people in the city, art was and continues to be a lifeline. As young people learned about composition and color theory and design and how to do murals, they also learned about teamwork and self-discipline and responsibility. But of most importance, they learned to believe in their own potential. Sadly and historically, too many of the young people that I was working with did not have access to art. And that is a shift that needed to happen then, and it needs to happen now. They had extraordinary talent. What they did not have were opportunities. And so as I looked through their black books that they carried everywhere and saw amazing drawings, because they had been drawing from comic books since they were young, I knew that our responsibility as a city agency was to offer them every opportunity and option possible, and anything less than that, quite frankly, would be unacceptable. And so that's why when I say everyone should have access to art, I mean it with every bone in my body, from the bottom of my heart, and I started to form how I saw the world back then. Over the next decade, we painted murals everywhere in Philadelphia. And I also got to see the expanding impact of public art in areas where the only city workers that most people saw were the police. We began to deliver public art as a city service. And I want to tell you something, it was like revolutionary. In dozens of neighborhoods throughout Philadelphia, residents talked to us about their histories, their struggles, their aspirations, and their voice guided what we did. The murals became a sign that things could change, that people cared, and that government could be effective. Murals became a visual map of human experience in Philadelphia. People saw their lives represented on walls. This was not about art that was parachuted down from the sky. Instead, it was about art that was created in careful, deliberate collaboration with people, that respected people, that lifted up the authorship of communities everywhere as having assets and gifts and a voice that needed and deserved to be heard. I have to say, it was an extraordinary experience, and if you had met me back then and asked me about what art could do, I'm not sure I would have been able to tell you exactly what it did. Oh, it beautifies, it does this or that, but I was able to see firsthand a witness to the catalytic power of art. Sadly, though, the city in 1997 had shifting priorities, and the Anti-Graffiti Network was closed down. So again, I had to regroup and think about my direction. I knew I wanted to approach public service, and so I applied and I got into law school. But thankfully, my brother, a lawyer, said to me, I don't think you want to go to law school. I was like, what? No. And I said, what do you think I want to do? He said, I think you'd like to run an art program for the city of Philadelphia. I was like, well, there isn't one. So he said, well, go start one. So I was like, huh, that is an idea. So I went to see the next mayor, Ed Rendell, who had been our governor, and I asked Ed Rendell if he would consider creating a citywide public art program, and to my great astonishment, he said yes. I sat there in a state of shock, and he said yes a few times. The mural program was launched in 1998. It was no longer anti-anything. Mural Arts was established as a public art program dedicated to bringing contemporary art and opportunities to citizens of our city. That charter gave us the opportunity to raise money, to build a public-private partnership, and we had the responsibility and the agency to think big, and we did. Now, 21 years later, and literally thousands of murals across the city, our work has expanded in scale and scope. Our stakeholder groups have grown from a small group of neighbors to the entire city, major city departments, the water department, streets, human services, transit systems. We work with artists from Philadelphia and across the globe. We work with tons of young people and businesses and residents and activists and organizers. The scale and visual impact of the work has grown as well. And more importantly, we use art as an innovation in schools, in prisons, in shelters, in family court, in communities, working with veterans and communities of new immigrants and far beyond. But at the heart of our work, despite the growth and change, our intent remains the same. Public art is a service. It is the creation and the fulfillment of a social contract between the artist and the community. And the resulting work is a synthesis of individual and collective experiences and a testament to the power of artists and community members to come together. Together they understand and convey what is important to them and to represent themselves in the city and in society. You know, we've been told over 35 years that murals have contributed to positive change in Philadelphia and beyond. We hear that all the time. But what I want you to know today is that it has also changed me. The work has made me less judgmental and far more empathic. For example, when we started teaching mural painting and art education programs in one of Pennsylvania's maximum security prison, I came to recognize the men there as complex human beings, responsible for doing harm, but also responsible for doing good. Not so different from us on the outside. To this day, I remain grateful for their wisdom and their candor. I've learned quickly that no project or process is the same. And sometimes we grapple with competing priorities, varying perceptions, vested interests. Sometimes we're in communities where there's a lot of conflict and acrimony. Things that you think are simple become incredibly complex because these are human beings' lives. Project timelines are complicated by negotiations. There's sponsor priorities, and artists sometimes have a hard time figuring out which way to go. But no matter what, at the end of the day, I am inspired daily by the spirit and tenacities of citizens across our city. I see collective support. I see faith and a hunger for beauty and art consistently. But most of all, the murals have given me the gift of meaningful work. My job is challenging, and it's daunting. Sometimes it seems overwhelming. Resources are scarce, especially in light of sort of vast problems. Philadelphia has an intractable rate of poverty, and you feel like you're just running in place. But I feel so fortunate because I wake up in the morning to do work that I love and work that I believe is worth doing. So thinking back to that notion of direction and what informs it, my guideposts have been my own passion around the value of art to ignite change, the importance of art as useful, and my belief in individual and expressive capacity of most, if not all, Philadelphians. So my path is obviously clearly set. So I thought, what wisdom can I impart to this esteemed group of learners and leaders? So I'll keep it short because I know you're going to be overwhelmed with a lot of advice over the next few months. So understand that you might have to invent your own category. If you find yourself in a deadening situation, be willing to make a change. Be courageous. Creating your own space in a workplace or community that isn't ready for your voice is complex and difficult, so look for a community that welcomes you and supports you. Find a home there. When you find work that opens your heart and ignites your spirit, follow it fearlessly. And have faith that it's possible to find work that matches your gifts and that makes a difference in the world. And hold on to the knowledge that culture is a laboratory, and I use that word culture broadly, where we can discover a livable future. And make sure your work demonstrates that truth. The more people see the importance of culture and creativity, the faster things might change. If enough people see it, and I believe this, it could catalyze a shift in perspective that can validate hope and possibility. You know, at Mural Arts, we believe deeply that art ignites change. We see it all the time. But what I want you to know today is that creativity, the power to see, the ability to think out of the box is invaluable in this world. Our traditional interventions will fail us. Be inventive. And in closing, I want to leave you with a line from a wonderful poet who I love, Adrienne Rich. She says, "What would it mean to live in a city whose people were changing despair into hope?" And then she answers it, and she says, "You yourself must change it." Your future is full of challenges to be met, opportunities that need to be embraced, relationships to be cultivated, and a world that needs transformation. And I know this in my heart, that through your talent, your gifts, and your creativity, you have the potential to provide the light, to be the spark that makes this world a better place. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Golden, for those inspiring and thought-provoking remarks. We look forward to seeing some of this action from this class in the future. And now begins the conferral of degrees, the part of the ceremony that you've come from. Yeah, woo! This is why you're here, right? You came to see this. Candidates will be hooded by a faculty member with the academic hood appropriate to their type of degree. Graduates will then be greeted by President Fetro before being presented with their diploma by Professor Julia Matthews. So, President Fetro, it is my great pleasure to present you the members of the class of 2019 who are candidates for the degrees of Masters of Arts, Masters of Science, Bachelor of Arts, and Bachelor of Science. Having successfully satisfied the diverse and rigorous requirements for their respective degrees, these candidates are recommended to you by our dedicated and distinguished faculty. Candidates for all degrees, please rise as you are able.
Thank you, Provost Campbell. Candidates, Albright class of 2019. Upon the recommendation of the faculty and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees and the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, I am pleased to confer upon each of you the degree of Master of Arts, Master of Science, Bachelor of Arts, or Bachelor of Science as appropriate, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto pertaining. Congratulations, class of 2019. All right, friends. It is now time to begin the hooping and hollering, because every single person is going to walk across their stage and get their degree. I would like to ask a favor. It's a time to celebrate and a time to cheer for your family and your friends. But every single mom, dad, grandparent, aunt, and uncle in this room wants to hear the name of their graduating person called. So hoop and holler and cheer as much as you want, but I ask that you be respectful as each name is called and quiet it down for that moment so each person and their families can hear the names called. Thank you.
All right, we start with the recipients of the Masters of Arts degree. Andrew Dell, in absentia. Natasha Dubuisson. Andrea Liliana Olveres Beltran. Lauren E. Rampola. Earning the Master of Science degree, Judith A. Nair. Carl H. Sucro, Jr. Jessica Taylor. The following graduates have earned the Bachelor of Arts degree. Abigail Alexis Alabre. Stephanie Alvarado, cum laude. Megan Danielle Anderson. Natasha Lorraine Anderson. Caitlin Andrews, cum laude. Ayana T. Artis. Madison Balga. Ryan Berry. Madison Ann Bear. Ashley Ann Burlew. Michaela Beth Blakesy, cum laude. Peyton Bogach, cum laude. Jack Joseph Bolio, in absentia. Elisa M. Borzilleri. Erica Ellen Bross, cum laude. Upon leaving the stage, Erica will be greeted by her father, Dr. Ronald Bross, Albright class of 1988. Brian G. Brubaker. Ebby Leanne Brummett. Latanya Maxine Buckner. Madison Kabulis, in absentia. Jayanna Marie Kalaman. Jordan Mackenzie Chell, summa cum laude, Society of Jacob Albright Scholars. Noel J. Clark Pope. Alexandria Lynn Close, magna cum laude. Vanessa Conde. Alexis Laval Cooper, cum laude, college honors, departmental distinction in political science. Lauren Mavis Copeland. Stephanie M.L. Courtney. Daleen Cuto. Tonia Deacon Bradnock. Cum laude. Leanne DeLuca, magna cum laude. Jessica Catherine DiMarino, cum laude. Kristen De Palma, departmental distinction in art. Kristen will be greeted by her mother, Laura De Palma, class of 1986, and her father, John De Palma, class of 1987. Ibrahim Iba Jakite. Evelyn Diaz. Alexis Dillahay, cum laude. Brianna Marie Diodata. Randy Dollar. Savannah Constance Donahue. Savannah will be greeted by her mother, Patricia Claris Donahue, Albright class of 1984. Kama Ducouré. Emily M. Durrell, summa cum laude, Society of Jacob Albright Scholars, college honors, departmental distinction in communications. John A. T. Edwards. Alexa Hope Eisenhower. Kiera Andrea Eisenhower, cum laude. Angela Espinosa. Jordan Taylor Izell. Emma Fenning, cum laude. Katie A. Fetter, who will be greeted by her mother, Carrie Fetter, class of 2004, and her aunt, Lisa Fetter Millward, Albright class of 1988. Alexis Victoria Filmer, cum laude. Karen Renee Frank, magna cum laude. Charlie Garlinger, cum laude. Rebecca Gianni. Morgan Lene Gilbert, summa cum laude, Society of Jacob Albright Scholars. Adam Girlando, in absentia. Caitlin Marie Gladbach. Kevin Getz. Joseph Grant III. Zoe B. Grossbart. Jordan M. Hansberry. John Lorenzo Hart. Paige Hartigan. Annette Ray Helmendaler. Zachary Tyler Hendricks, in absentia. Jennifer Lee Height, cum laude, departmental distinction in English. Will Hill. Dwayne E. Holloman Jr., magna cum laude. Erin Laura Horan. Kanaya Shade Howard. Valerie Jean Iacovino, cum laude. Carly Renee Jablonski. Julie A. Jackson, cum laude. Joseph Matthew Jankowski. Step down. Keisha Nicole Jefferson. Whitney Jefferson, magna cum laude. Marissa Johansson, summa cum laude, Society of Jacob Albright Scholars. Mai Kamimoto, in absentia. Kylie Catellis. Alyssa Marie Cates, magna cum laude, Departmental Distinction in Psychology. Alyssa will be greeted by her aunt, Melissa Sepneski Slinka, Albright Class of 2001. Ayumi Koido, magna cum laude, in absentia. Alexandra Marie Kubacki, magna cum laude. Frank J. Lavery III, summa cum laude, Society of Jacob Albright Scholars, College Honors, Departmental Distinction in History. Marcus H. Lachik. Brandon I. Lindsay. Kennedy M. Lutz, cum laude. Brendan Eugene Mackey Wood. Erica Lynn Major Cruz. Devin Malloy, cum laude. Congratulations. Margaret Mary Faith Maloney. Tiffany Broadwin McDonald, cum laude, in absentia. Madeline Maria McNamee. Cole Lewis Meitzler. Brooke Elizabeth Miller. Kamal A. Miller. Elizabeth Ann Moulter. Carly Nicole Moser. Enosh Matachua. Kelly Joan Neary. Katrina N. Nielsen, cum laude. Marina Elizabeth Nye, summa cum laude, Society of Jacob Albright Scholars, College Honors, Departmental Distinction in History. Rachel Titilopa Ogunleye. Anita Ritchie Oskowiak, cum laude. Natalia Jeanette Lynn Palmer. Claudina Pierre Paul. Darren Thomas Pijanowski. Brock Andrew Rabinold. Morgan N. Reber. Annie Rose Renninger. Christian Tyler Rios. Tiana Marie Rios. Victoria Marie Rivera. Madison Rivers, cum laude. Rachel Robinson, in absentia. Sierra Romulus. Dylan Rutt. Kyle Kirk Ryan. Rihanna P. Salm. Brianna Cornelia Samuel. David Sanchez. Jordan Foster Santiago. Katie Santiago. Rabiul Saini, in absentia. Kylie A. Sapienza. Connor Scafidi. Katie Schmerzy, summa cum laude, Society of Jacob Albright Scholars. Kayla Marie Sharenko. Alyssa Brianna Sherman. Alize Christina Schultz. Kaylee Skolrack. Summer Alexis Slusser. Dewan R. Smith. Heather Ashley I. Spagnola, in absentia. Tabitha Spina, in absentia. Rose Stauffer, cum laude. Taylor Havana Sterling. Jade Jiaoqi Stern, magna cum laude. Cody Charles Stetson, cum laude in absentia. Samantha Z. Stitchman. Eric Anthony Swink. Erica Artina Thomas. Neil Jonathan Thorpe. Natalie Renee Torpy. Now you're down. Casey Trimber. Nicole Danielle Tyson, magna cum laude. Rain Ann Ukele, in absentia. Gina Ungarino. Marcus Giovanni Vargas, cum laude. Tyler Robert Wadding. Meredith Walker. Taylor Ray Wiley. Erica Wilson. Elsa Aku Wator. Kelsey Lynn Y, cum laude. Darren Wise Nunez. Jeffrey Michael Yordy. The following students have earned the Bachelor of Science degree. William Henry Adams, summa cum laude, Society of Jacob Albright Scholars, College Honors, Departmental Distinction in Chemistry, my son. Anna Aguilar, cum laude. Karen Stephanie Alejandrez, cum laude, College Honors, Departmental Distinction in Biology. Tracy Lynn Apfel Merlino. Emily Kathleen Arndt. Kimberly Diane Badler. Solomon Bailey. Leanne Bailey, summa cum laude, in absentia. Jeffrey G. Balch, magna cum laude, in absentia. Taylor M. Barnes. Amber Jewel Barrett Beck, cum laude. Sophie Ilana Bass, cum laude, college honors. Nordia Renee Beckford. Brenna R. Berdini. Victoria E. Bernhardt, magna cum laude. Catherine Marie Betts, summa cum laude, Society of Jacob Albright Scholars, college honors, departmental distinction in mathematics. Quinn Bieber, in absentia. Talassi D. Biles, in absentia. David Bonanni, summa cum laude. Stephanie Lynn Brashashevsky. Jason Matthew Brown, magna cum laude. Kathleen Romy Brutus. Mark Burke, magna cum laude. On leaving the stage, Mark will be greeted by his wife, Allison Burke, class of 2017, his daughter, Hannah Burke, class of 2016, and his son, Alexander Burke, class of 2017. Brandy Lee Bossiere. Tyra Bird. Risa Caldwell. Joshua Tyler Carman. Anthony Nicholas Caselli. Kelly Sembrali, cum laude, departmental distinction in psychology. Tyler Monroe Chamberlain. Michael Kemi, cum laude. Morgan Renee Christopher. Anthony James Chabatoni. Jason Anthony Clark. Hannah Gabrielle Cohen, in absentia. Diana Lowell Cosgrove, in absentia. Chris Davies, summa cum laude, in absentia. Kenzie Davis. I'm taking this one. Rebecca Lee Davis, summa cum laude, Society of Jacob Albright Scholars, College Honors, Departmental Distinction in Psychology. Rebecca will be greeted by her father, Gary Davis, Albright Class of 1984. Winston Dean, magna cum laude, in absentia. Tyler Deal, in absentia. Julia Rose Devine. Sean Anthony Dick, Jr. Kyle J. Dickerson. Gina Marie DeLuzio, summa cum laude. Angela Noel Dixon, magna cum laude. Marlena Mary Dolenti, magna cum laude. Jordan Dubois. Sean Dugan, summa cum laude, Society of Jacob Albright Scholars. Shahima Duncan, summa cum laude. Ahmed El Haddad, in absentia. Isam El Absi, cum laude. Richard Francis Eline, magna cum laude. Darian Renee Elliott. Tristan Theodore Ellis. Trevor A. Emmerich. Nicholas Evert. Nicole Marie Fashin Sukora, summa cum laude. Rafaela C. Fana. Alma Andrea Felix. Mia Angelique Felix, cum laude, Departmental Distinction in Biology. Grace E. Fenimore, in absentia. Ashley Cecilia Fetter. Melissa Ann Figueroa, magna cum laude. Jesse Paul Fixlin, cum laude. Michelle Marie Fitzpatrick. Tyler Flood. Stuart Andrew Foote, summa cum laude. Benjamin M. Foreman, summa cum laude, Society of Jacob Albright Scholars, College Honors, Departmental Distinction in Business Administration. Ben will be greeted by his mother, Heidi Foreman, Albright class of 1995. Kyle Grayson Gantert. Yadira M. Garnier Davila, magna cum laude. Corinne Nicole Garuffi. Christopher Lawrence Gaskins, cum laude. Kayla Isabel Geary, cum laude. Zoe Marie Gaiman, summa cum laude, Society of Jacob Albright Scholars, College Honors, Departmental Distinction in Chemistry. Susan Ann Giancola, summa cum laude. Stephen T. Ghosh. Connor Grassley. Maya A. Grasty. Denise Francesca Green. Hadi Dai Gay, summa cum laude, Society of Jacob Albright Scholars. Nicole Sade Gullett, cum laude. Margot Lee Guzik, magna cum laude. Lauren Elaine Guathme. Kaylin Marie Hahn, Departmental Distinction in Spanish. Taryn Lee Hammerschmidt Everett, in absentia. Kayla Harding, cum laude. Hope Luann Werner Harrell, cum laude. Connor Hazard, cum laude. Connor will be greeted by his sister Danielle, Albright class of 2015. Tamika Yakima Hawkins Robinson, in absentia. Lindsay Ann Hecker. Lindsay will be greeted by her brother, Colin, Albright class of 2014. John Michael Hendrickson. Tahina Hernandez. Jamie Lynn Hoagie, magna cum laude. Ashley Love Holmes. Catherine Holva. Bridget Horn, in absentia. Larry Lee Horning, summa cum laude. Jonathan Patrick Haranek. Cortland William Huckabee, Jr. Alexander James Humphrey, in absentia. Lucas Stephen Isset, cum laude, in absentia. Andrew John Jackson. Anaya Kathleen Jones. Kevin Devin Jones. Yokai S. Kanyangarara Everingham. Catherine Maeve Keogh. Natasha Devi Kadar. Tyler John Kiewak, magna cum laude, college honors, departmental distinction in biology. Miles A. Klein, summa cum laude, in absentia. Frank Thomas Kobe. Eric Tyler Kohut, in absentia. Stephen Theodore Kolokithias. Claudia Convis, cum laude. Adam Kowalski. Joanna Coldenow. Nicholas Andrew Langle, in absentia. Melissa Laureano. Jared Edward Leckberg. Annette Lee, cum laude. Catherine Nicole Lee Lyman. Emily Elaine Lehman, in absentia. Paul Mason Leiby, summa cum laude, in absentia. Nope, sorry, Paul, not in absentia. Paul Mason Leiby, summa cum laude. Alexandra Levine. Jared Alfred Little, summa cum laude. James Gibson Logue. Adelise Lopez, magna cum laude. Catherine E. Lotka Markley, summa cum laude. Benjamin Thomas Lurs, summa cum laude, Society of Jacob Albright Scholars. Heather Marie McQuarrie. Blair Nicole Maldonado Spees, magna cum laude. Matthew Mileski, summa cum laude. Dominic V. Marfisi, cum laude. Zachary J. Marini. Linda Ann Yoder Marks. Michelle L. Marshall, summa cum laude. Josue Octavio Matos, magna cum laude. Jeremy Matrician, in absentia. Michael Matsiko. Gregory Clifford May, in absentia. Doris N. Mayhew, magna cum laude. Pamela Deneen McCain. Heather McDonald. Courtly McGuinn Hewish, in absentia. Daniel Charles McGuire, in absentia. Connor Roger Kelsey McLaughlin. Tatiana McNeil. Diana Medina. Lideni Jacqueline Malera. Francis Peter Mealy, cum laude, college honors, departmental distinction in biology. Catherine E. Melvin. Giselle Mendez Garcia, magna cum laude. Michael Alexander Miller. Michael Anthony Miller, Jr. Justin Matthew Mitchell. Angela Catherine Malicious, cum laude, in absentia. Nicholas Monastero. Lisa M. Morales. Rebecca A. Morgus, magna cum laude, college honors, departmental distinction in biology. Tyler A. Mosley, in absentia. Matthew Moa, cum laude, in absentia. Dominique Murray. Jessica Lynn Nanovic, cum laude, in absentia. Trung Nguyen. Regina Noel. Amanda Lee Knoll. Amanda will be greeted by her sister, Kaylee Knoll, Albright class of 2017. Taylor Elaine Nunemacher. Mark Anthony Ocasio. Kyle Owen. Samuel D. Palm. Alexandra Emma Paputzis. Anthony Parlato, cum laude. Julia Grace Pivarnik, cum laude, college honors, departmental distinction in biology. Stephanie Regina Pamonte. Taylor L. Powell. Lauren Prince, magna cum laude. Sierra J. M. Quattlebaum. Luis E. Quinones, in absentia. Jerry Jeff Racine. Jared Rappaport. Sean T. Riddle, in absentia. Sierra Elisa Rivera, magna cum laude. Kimberly Robinson, magna cum laude. Samantha E. Rock Haley, cum laude. Carol Delise Roldan Morales. 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 Carol Delise Robin Elizabeth Hall Roman, summa cum laude. Sheldon James Roan, cum laude. Rebecca Ross. Austin Roth, summa cum laude, Society of Jacob Albright Scholars. Devin Brooke Rubin. Carlos Ruiz. Xiomara Saldana, cum laude. Jacob Lawrence Salkovich, in absentia. Jacob Thomas Samiak. Tiani Elizabeth Santana Peguero. Vicky Ann Schaefer Peters, cum laude. Brian K. Scherer, in absentia. Hannah Rose Schrock. Ricky Scott. Jordan R. Selkowitz, summa cum laude. Nadia W. Shahid, magna cum laude. Henry Shin, in absentia. Sarah Dawn Schultz. Amber Nicole Tamar Smiley. Penny Parker Spurio, summa cum laude. Philip Jarrett Staley. On leaving the stage, Philip will be greeted by his mother, Brenda Overcott Staley, Albright class of 1984. Mariah Jane Stokes. Jacqueline Stong, magna cum laude. Tyler J. Stricker. Kiera M. Stroman. Joseph Anthony Supa. Anthony J. Supi, magna cum laude. Kendall Julius Talley. Emily Lauren Tasker. Aileen Catherine Taylor, magna cum laude. Mila L. Thomas, magna cum laude. Giselle Trienfel. Jonathan Allen Troop, magna cum laude. Judith Alexis Tunney. Angela Marie Turzin, cum laude. Audrey Renee Terzinski. David A. Updegraff, summa cum laude. Emily Jude Vandergeest, summa cum laude. Nicole Saray Vasquez. Caitlin May Visay. Caitlin will be greeted by her sister, Nicole, Albright class of 2017. Diana Margaret Vigurs. Rosalie Vernelson. Colton Dean Walker. Zachary Thomas Walter. Jamie Marie Wargo, in absentia. Christopher Michael Warren. Dakota Warren. Nicole Christie Weissing. Donna Marie Werner Trexler. Charles Anthony Whitney, Jr. Damian Devontae Wild, cum laude. Miles Morrell Williams. Mark T. Williams, in absentia. Thalia Elaine Williamson, cum laude, departmental distinction in biology. Christine Phoebe Worth Gambeski, summa cum laude. Adam Wolf, in absentia. Marie Marmaru Yost, cum laude. Rose Zimmerman.
Can we have a cheer for the Albright College class of 2019? Neary, president of the class of 2019, will accept the degrees on behalf of the traditional undergraduate students. Kelly, majoring in arts administration and theater, will be moving back to her hometown of Long Island to complete an internship this summer.
It is an honor to receive the degrees on behalf of the graduating class. On behalf of the class of 2019, I would like to thank Dr. Fetro, the faculty, staff, trustees, family, friends, and everyone who has helped us during our time at Albright College. To my fellow classmates, congratulations and good luck. We made it. Thank you for all the great memories. So at this point, there's just one thing left to do for our class. Graduates of the class of 2019, please stand and join us in turning your tassels from the right to the left. Congratulations.
Thank you, Kelly. Congratulations, class of 2019. You are now, like me, an alumni of Albright College. Congratulations. Oh, you have, that's right. At this time, I would like to introduce Catherine M. Crosley, class of 2011, and president of the Albright College Alumni Association, and ask Kat and Kelly to join us at the center podium.
Congratulations on reaching this day, and thank you for letting me be a part of it. They say all good things must come to an end, and that statement has never been truer. Today, you are graduating college, embarking on a new adventure, and you're doing so at an epic moment. That's right. Although you may not remember a single word I say, you will always remember that you, the class of 2019, graduated mere hours before we finally figured out who will claim the Iron Throne. Which is pretty cool. But what's even cooler is how much you share in common with some of our favorite characters from Westeros. For starters, you have faced many challenges, including some long nights, and conquered them all. You have spent the last several years finding yourselves. Wear it like armor and never forget it. You've drank, and you've known things. And lastly, just like the North, here at Albright, you will always be remembered. You are one of us, a valued member of our pack, and we will always be here to welcome you home. And although I'm not a big fan of spoilers, here is one I am willing to share. You are ready. Ready for the good and the bad, the battles and the blazes of glory that lie ahead. I am so impressed with all that you have accomplished during your time here at Albright, and I'm excited about what is to come for you as alumni. Remember, an Albrightian always pays their debts. And I hope that in the years to come, that you will become active alumni who give back to the place that has given you so much. On your seats today, the Alumni and Donor Engagement Office has placed a card holder, and the Alumni Association has placed a pin as gifts in honor of your graduation and as tokens of welcome into the Albright College Alumni Association. As president of the Alumni Association, and on behalf of our 20,000 living Albrightians, I ask Kelly Neary, as representative of the class of 2019, do you accept, on behalf of your class, membership into the Albright College Alumni Association, along with all of the rights, responsibilities, and privileges pertaining thereto in support of your alma mater?
On behalf of the class of 2019, I proudly accept all the rights, responsibilities, and privileges pertaining to membership in the Albright College Alumni Association in support of alma mater.
I hereby welcome you, the class of 2019, into the Alumni Association. Congratulations on your graduation.
We now invite to the stage Colton Walker. Colton has co-majored in physics and mathematics, and he has been an engaged member of the senior class gift committee.
I am honored to be here to present the senior class gift to President Vetro. This year, the senior class gift chose to focus on raising class participation in the senior class among Albright College. The senior class gift committee has encouraged our classmates to make a gift towards the area or areas of campus that mean most to them, to give a little something back before we take our next steps forward. Members of the gift committee, please stand and be recognized for your tireless commitment to the future of Albright College. I am pleased to announce that we have reached our goal. The class of 2019 has achieved 30% class participation. Fellow seniors, thank you for your generous participation in this endeavor, and I encourage you to continue your support to our alma mater in the years to come.
Congratulations, Nate. You can wait. Thank you, Colton, and thank you, class of 2019. Albright College is deeply grateful for your generosity and your enthusiasm in giving back to your alma mater. I'm looking forward to your engagement in your alma mater for many years to come. Thank you, Colton. I would now like to introduce Heather McQuarrie, President of the Student Government Association. Heather is a business administration major with a track in finance and economics. Though Heather is still interviewing, she will be working as a financial analyst in Dallas, Texas. Welcome, Heather.
Thank you, President Vetro. The Lex O. McMillan III Award of Gratitude, created in honor of Albright's 14th president, is given annually to a member of the Albright College faculty or staff, nominated by the student body, who exemplifies the values of gratitude and has made a significant impact on the lives of Albright students. The awardee's name will be added to a plaque that is hung in the Student Center. On behalf of the student body and with our deepest gratitude, I would like to welcome to the stage a longtime Albrightian and beloved faculty member, mentor and motivator, who is committed to student success and devoted to making Albright College a place where all feel welcome and supported. Senior Instructor of Economics and Business, Rich Schott, would you please join me on the stage? And you may have noticed as each student came across the stage that we gave a little something to President Vetro. This year, we all gave her a coffee bean to represent the new partnership with Joffrey's and the new work on the Rockland Coffee Shop. So, President Vetro, this is something from the senior class to you. Thank you.
Heather. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, class of 2019. About over 100 students from Albright College, including a number of seniors, worked on what will be our student-run coffee shop in Rockland Hall. That's been quite a collaboration between faculty and students, and I'm grateful for that. You must come back to the coffee shop when it is open, and I promise not to serve coffee from those beans. Albright College, class of 2019. Congratulations and let me offer my welcome to the newest Albright alums. I started this ceremony with a series of thank yous, and we have one more to do before we are complete. None of us reaches a milestone as significant as this one alone. Joining us today are many, many who have supported us along the way, who have been cheerleaders, pushing, cheering from the sidelines. I'd like to ask the parents, spouses, partners, children, and other family members and special friends of the 2019 class to please rise if you are able. Class of 2019, would you offer your thanks to these special people in the arena today? Albright class of 2019. I have enjoyed getting to know so many of you and learning about the unique and special things that each of you have brought to Albright College. I observed you as an incredibly engaged and involved class, and this involvement is not limited to a single area. It spans disciplines, it spans academics and extracurricular activities, athletics, and a wide range of activities in the arts and social areas. You've not hesitated to take leadership roles in many organizations and in on-campus departments. Some of you have held not just one or two, but even more positions. And during this year, I have observed you take exceptional responsibility for your college career. Indeed, the class of 2019 has really owned it. There have been plenty of ups and downs, and through it all, you have remained strong to your commitments, to your engagement, and to your leadership. You have not hesitated to voice your opinions and engage in making a difference. You are indeed an amazing class. Your beliefs, your commitments, your skills, your engagement, and your willingness to be leaders and to take responsibility, all of these will serve you well as you move on to the next stage of your life journey. And our city, our state, our country, and our world need you. I'm excited and enthused to watch your progress, to cheer you from the sidelines. And I want you to remember that during your journey, you will always have a home at Albright College. We will welcome you back at any time. Congratulations and best wishes to Albright College class of 2019. All right, some logistics. Immediately following the commencement recessional, I invite graduates, families, friends, and all guests to join me up on the concourse. We have a reception. There's going to be an area for the arts and humanities, the sciences, the social sciences, and so on. Find your area. Your faculty will be there to greet you, and I look forward to seeing you upstairs. I now ask you to rise as the graduating seniors of Albright College choral ensembles return to lead us in the singing of the alma mater. Reverend Dr. Melvin Sensenig, Albright Interim Chaplain, will then offer the benediction. Please remain standing in your seats until the platform party, faculty, and students have left the seating area. Thank you.
Thank Take just a moment and think about all the words that we have heard today, words that celebrate achievement, intellectual advancement, and all of the things that we do to earn recognition in our society. It's a wonderful, wonderful gift. A benediction is completely other than that. It's simply a word of divine favor. You can't earn it, you can't achieve it, your parents can't write a check for it. It simply comes because of the love of God. So receive this benediction then. The Lord bless you. Live together in peace and happiness. For God has given rest to the weary and joy to the sorrowing. May the Lord bless you and protect you. May the Lord smile on you and be gracious to you. May the Lord show you his favor and give you his peace. The Lord bless the wonderful class of 2019. The Lord bless their families, friends, and mentors. Go with the blessing of God today. Whoa.